Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Sandy Toe Tarot. My name is Laura and I'm very happy that you're here today. I'm doing a midweek reading, which I do every week. These are pick a card readings on the midweek readings, and I usually do different topics. So I thought today, because we are entering a new month, I would do what blessings are coming towards you for July 2020 for the pick a card reading this week. And I do have 3 piles down here. In a minute I'll put the camera down so you guys can choose the pile that you want. I hope you're having a great week. As always, if you do like this reading, please do give it a thumbs up. That helps the channel. Feel free to subscribe if you have not already done so, and hit that bell. And when you do that, then you'll be notified when I upload a new video. And as always, if you think somebody else would be interested in these videos, please do share it with anybody that you would like. So it's summertime and it's time to get outside and play. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started on this reading. I'll put the camera down so that you can decide which pile is speaking to you and what your cards are for July 2020 and what blessings are coming your way. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and keep the camera high this time. I hope it works out. I hope you can see the cards okay. I do have 3 piles here, as I said. Pile 1 has an aqua aura quartz on it. Pile 2 has the citrine on it. And pile 3 has a malachite. So go ahead and pause the video and choose the pile that's speaking to you in any way that you would like to choose it. You can close your eyes, and then whenever you open your eyes, whichever pile is speaking to you, that is going to be the one for you. You can choose based on the stone that's on the pile, or you can choose basically any other way you would like to, however you want to choose. But the question for the pick a card this week is, what blessings are coming toward me in July 2020? So go ahead and pick your pile, and I'll get started on pile 1. Okay, if you chose pile 1 for the pick a card this week for what blessings are coming your way for July 2020 with the aqua aura quartz, these are going to be your messages. And let's talk about the aqua aura quartz. So it releases negative energy, promotes wealth, and encourages angel communications. It's just a pretty light blue quartz, and then it has prisms in it. Look, you can get rainbows sometimes, so it's a really pretty stone if you're interested in getting one of those and carrying it with you. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the messages for this week. So the Sacred Traveler Oracle card is Miracles, Expect the Wondrous to Emerge. I'm using, instead of the Rider-Waite Tarot for the messages this week, I'm using the Amanda Hall Secrets of Tarot. For some reason, this sunburst looking card is appealing to me lately. The Herbal Tarot I pull as advice from Spirit, so we'll hold off on those for a minute. And then we'll take a look at the Secrets of Tarot cards. So we have the Hanged Man. We have the 7 of Cups. And we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read this from the book, The Sacred Traveler by Denise Lynn. I want to make sure that we get all of these messages on the... I usually, just kind of do it a little intuitively, but... Well, I don't usually. Sometimes I do. But this time I'm going to read exactly what it says. In the book, The Sacred Traveler Oracle by Denise Lynn. So it says, the Sacred Traveler wants you to know what is expected tends to be realized. The more you become aware of the small marvels in your life, the more they will grow in magnitude. Celebrate and cherish them when they appear, no matter how small they may seem. What others see as ordinary, the sacred traveler sees as wondrous. Look at your life in a new way. Let go of fear and expectations and allow the Creator to solve your challenges in mysterious and wondrous ways. Don't limit the way you think miracles can appear in your life. All is well. So one of the reasons I wanted to read that is because it talks about, looking at things in a different way. And that's exactly what this Hanged Man represents too. So in the Hanged Man, it is a major arcana card. But it is kind of a card of on pause a little bit. If you notice, this man is hanging upside down on a limb of a tree. He has his foot in a stirrup. That's how he's hanging on the tree. The foot is tied up there very loosely. So that means that he can get down at any time that he wants to. However, it serves him at this particular time to just like step away, I guess, from things for a little bit and look at things from a different perspective. He's literally hanging upside down. So he's forced to look at things from a different perspective. And in this card it says, look at things a different way in your life and you'll see all the small marvels that happen. And then whenever you start focusing on that, then the miracles will get bigger and bigger and bigger. So I think this reading is kind of saying that your blessing for July is going to be because you look at things in a different perspective, miracles are going to come to you. And you can kind of expect the unexpected when it comes to miracles. So the Knight of Wands, knights are always things that are coming into your life, right? Look, this guy's on a horse. He's bringing something into your life. And the wands are creative ideas. This card can just represent movement in and of itself, like moving forward, like things are moving forward. Creative ideas are coming to you. This card can mean that some important information is coming to you through some kind of communication, like an email or a letter, that changes the course of your life, actually. But it's new energy, it's new vitality. So what is entering your life for July is maybe some miracle that comes to you through some sort of communication. And the Seven of Cups is a very interesting card. That is almost like, if you look at like all these cups up in the sky and all these things that are in the sky, it's almost like, okay, you can have whatever you want. I want this experience. I want this thing. I want this love. It's like looking out on it's not on the world. It's like looking out beyond the world up to the place of miracles and kind of placing your order with the universe and saying, I want this, or I want this, or I want this. So what the Seven of Cups does say, I will say, is that you need to pick one and focus on one. So here's another meaning of the Seven of Cups. I have to put this out there because when we're talking about miracles and things coming into your life, things moving into your life after you look at things from a different perspective, The Seven of Cups can sometimes be if you see that, that's a person. So the Seven of Cups can sometimes be a surprise person coming into your life. Could be, when you're talking about people, it could be a pregnancy, surprise pregnancy. It could be a surprise person coming back from your past that you haven't seen in a long time and you're very happy to see them. Could be a new relationship, a new somebody that is coming in your life. Maybe a new somebody with Wands energy, which is the fire sign. So maybe somebody with a fiery energy. So this is kind of a cool card in that way. It's just kind of looking out almost to the genie in the sky and putting in your order for what it is that you want. Okay, let's look at the advice from Spirit and see. Oh my gosh, you guys, you got the Seven of Cups again. And the Magician card. Okay, so the Magician card, this just basically just validates what this reading is about here. So the Magician card is the Master Manifester. That is, it's the beginning of, like, the Fool's journey. Starts with the 0 and then this is the number 1. So it's right after the Fool embarks on the journey. And you're setting out to find out what it is that you want, what it is that you're requesting from the universe. But this card says that whatever it is that you want, you'll have all of the tools that you need to make that happen. So if you need relationships, if you need people to help you with your with what it is that you're trying to manifest, you got the cups here that says you will have the people in your life that you need to have in your life. If you need money, you got the pentacles here, so that says you're going to have the money that you need for whatever it is you want to manifest. You're going to have the resources, the material resources that you need. The sword is here, and the sword is intellect. The sword is thoughts. The sword is clarity. So it can also mean communication. Swords are also communication. So whatever it is you need in that realm, in the realm of the mental space, you will have whatever it is you need. And the wands are energy, creative ideas, vitality. So you will have whatever you need in that way as well, to be able to manifest whatever it is you want. So when you're looking out to the genie in the sky and saying, this is what I wish for, and you have so many options, there are so many options out there, expect that it's going to happen. Expect that whatever miracles that you want to happen in your life are going to happen. And they will. So I think that's all I have for pile 1. I don't see anything else in the messages here that I've missed. So it looks like a very good July. The blessings that are coming for you, or whatever it is that you choose from the universe, they're going to come to you in a miraculous way. Don't necessarily expect them to come to you in the way that you thought they would come to you, but they are definitely on their way, because you are manifesting whatever it is in the material world. You're making it happen. It's happening, and you have everything that you need to make it happen. Okay, so until next week, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I'm sending you lots of light and love. And until next time, namaste. Okay, if you chose pile 2 for your messages for July, what blessings are coming your way? These are going to be your messages. So I do have a citrine on this particular pile. And the citrine promotes happiness and creativity. It brings abundance and success and encourages warmth. It's just a very happy stone. It's one of my favorites. Okay, so the Herbal Tarot I chose for advice from Spirit, so we'll take a look at those in a minute. Let's look at the Sacred Traveler Oracle card. We have Answering the Call, the time is now. And this week, instead of using the Rider-Waite deck, I'm using the Secrets of Tarot by Amanda Hall. They look very similar to the Rider-Waite. I just wanted to mix it up a little bit. So let's see what the messages are. We got the Page of Pentacles. We have the Chariot. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So to me, it looks like the blessing that is coming to you this month is something in the way of a job. I think it's a new job. I think that you're going to get a job offer. I think you're going to... okay, so let's just talk about the Page of Pentacles. So pages are new things that are coming in your life. New things that are being offered in your life. Very similar to the Aces, but the pages are things that are being offered to you from worldly people. Aces are beginnings from the divine. Those are things that are being offered to you from the divine. And pages are things that are being offered to you from people here on earth. So a Page of Pentacles is generally shows up in your reading whenever you are being offered something in the way of money. You are being offered a new job. You might be getting some money from somewhere that has not been expected that will help you pursue something. The Page of Pentacles can be like the beginning of, it can be education. So you might be getting a letter of acceptance to a college, or you might be pursuing some kind of education or some offer to pursue some kind of education that will eventually lead to financial gain. The Page of Pentacles is also the card of Minor Arcana card for Capricorn. So the other card, this is the Major Arcana card that we have in this particular reading. It's the only one so far. So that is, the Chariot is, generally, if you notice, he has one black Sphinx and one white Sphinx here. It is a card of balancing opposing forces. And this means doing something through sheer will and determination. This Chariot is like a victory. It's a victory that you have through making it happen, through balancing opposing forces to make it happen. It's not coming to you easily. Nobody's going to just hand it to you. You're going to have to balance a couple of situations that are actually seem to be imposing. Steer the middle course, stay the course, and you will be successful. The Chariot also can be, it's the card of Cancer in the Major Arcana, but it can also be the card of travel, and it has generally can be the card of cars too. So when you're talking about being offered something in the way of material things, it could have something to do with that. Some of you, well, let's talk about the Knight of Pentacles. So knights are people that are bringing things into your life, things that are being offered to you, that are coming into your life. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow-moving energy. So this kind of goes along with maybe you're going to start a course of education that will lead to better finances later on. But this can also be, when the Knight of Pentacles shows up in your reading, it can also be being offered a new job. So this is very material here. This, what is coming towards you in July, it's very material. I think it is a new job. For some people, it could be a new job that is related to travel in some way. It could be a new job that is related to conveyances, to the auto industry, or airplanes, or something like that. So let's look at this card. I forgot to read this card. Answering the call, the time is now. Let's go ahead and look in the book, the Sacred Traveler Oracle, and see what this has to say. I don't want to miss any messages this week, and just try to guess myself what it's about. Okay, so answering call, it says the Sacred Traveler wants you to know Spirit is trying to get your attention. Right now, your spirit helpers are telling you that this is your time. Listen with your heart. Your time is now. Do it now. Throw your shoulders back, take a deep breath, and plunge forward. The waiting is over. No matter what concerns or hesitation you may have, in the deepest sense, you are ready. Believe, trust, follow the signs. There will be many, and miracles will abound. So what you're getting this week in the month of July, not this week, but in July 2020, the blessing that's come towards you is permission to begin to start on this journey that you may have been wanting for a long time. Something is coming to propel you forward in this. It looks like work, or it looks like some amazing hobby that you have that could lead to financial gain in the future, or it's something like education that could lead to financial gain in the future. But you are being called to do it this month in July. Something's going to happen that will help you break out, bust out, balance the opposing forces, if there are any, through sheer determination and will. Just go forward and move forward with this career opportunity that's coming towards you. All right, so for the advice from Spirit, we have Suspended Person, and we have the Fool. So the Fool card is the 0 in the major arcana, and the 0 is all that is. It is like all that is, including all possibility. It's starting out on the adventure. It is taking a leap of faith to dare go out into the world and make it on your own. He's taking very little with him. He has a pack, a very small pack of possessions on his back, and he's carrying a rose, which to me represents hope for the future. He has a lot of hope, and he has very little else. So this kind of goes along with these other cards. It's just saying you're going to have to take a leap of faith. You're going to have to, through determination and will, answer the call. You're being called right now to embark on what it is that you want. There's something, and there's something being offered to you. It's either the money to pursue an entrepreneurial idea, or it's a job offer that will help you, that will lead you to where it is that you want to go, that is really actually your calling in life, something like that. So the Suspended Person is, in this Herbal Tarot deck, would be like the Hanged Man in the Rider-Waite deck. And this, we get this card whenever, if you notice, he's hanging upside down. He's hanging very loosely from a tree branch. One of his legs, one of his feet is tied up to a tree branch. And so this card generally means things are at a standstill, or it means look at things from a different perspective. So if this card is in this reading meaning things are at a standstill, these other cards are saying not anymore. It's time to move. It's time to come down. Come down from this suspended animation place that you've been in. Come down from this place of waiting and watching and looking at things from all angles. You've done all of the research you need to do. You've looked at it from every perspective and every angle that there is possible to look at it from. The time now is to act. The time is to answer the call, to move forward in this new venture that looks like it's going to be very exciting. It may be slow moving energy, but you will be successful. That's the promise of these cards. So that's all I have for pile 2. I hope you guys have a great July, and I'm sending you lots of light and love. Until next time, namaste. Okay, if you chose pile 3 for your messages for July, what blessings are coming your way? These are going to be your messages. Pile 3 does have the malachite on there. And the malachite represents the healing green of nature, so it promotes healing, peace, and balance. And it enhances wisdom and intuition and brings abundance and good fortune. In case you want to get one of those and throw it in your pocket. Okay, so the Herbal Tarot I chose as advice from Spirit, so we'll take a look at those here in a minute. The Sacred Traveler Oracle that we got is Narrow Pathway, Tread Thoughtfully. And I'm using the Secrets of Tarot by Amanda Hall this week instead of the Rider-Waite deck. So for these, we've got the Fool. We got the Six of Wands and the High Priestess. So let's take a look at the Narrow Pathway first from, and I'm reading this from the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards by Denise Lynn. All right, so the Sacred Traveler wants you to know, when the path becomes narrow, success will ensue if you go slowly and carefully. The traveler takes one step at a time, deliberately and cautiously. No detail of the path is overlooked. Keep your focus on the steps ahead. Do not get ahead of yourself. Breathe, relax. You will be able to achieve what others have not if you take the time to consider carefully all options and move forward with deliberate care. So that's kind of advice from Spirit too, isn't it? So it's saying you are embarking on a journey in July, and that's kind of your blessing that's coming towards you. It's a new beginning. It's a fresh start. The Fool is a 0. Is the 0. It's the only 0 in all of the tarot cards. It's the first card of the Major Arcana deck. The Fool is, if you will notice, he is standing on a ledge. He is getting ready to take a leap of faith. He has no idea where he's going. He has no idea how he's going to get there. All he knows is what he's taken with him, and what he's taken with him is very little. He's got a pack on his back. He's got a flower, which to me represents hope for the new journey that he's embarking on. And he is taking his dog, his faithful companion, and that is it. He is not taking anything else with him. So for July, what's coming toward you is a brand new beginning. There are a couple of things that to keep in mind here. The first is you're going to have to take a leap of faith and go forward. Accept it. Accept the gift of a new beginning. But you do want to tread carefully in this new beginning. You want to take your time. Be thoughtful about how you go on this journey and take it one step at a time. This is another card that says, so the High Priestess is a very spiritual card. It is like the spiritual feminine. If you notice, she has the Torah in her lap. So it's a very powerful card of spirituality, not religion, using your intuition and taking heed of spiritual guidance in your path forward. That's what this card means. And the other card that we have here is the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is literally the victory card. He is holding his wand. His wand has a wreath, a laurel wreath on it, which in ancient times represented victory, and that's what this card means. He is riding into town on his horse. He is victorious. The townspeople are coming out to greet him and to congratulate him on his victory. So whatever this new venture is that you're embarking on in July, it's a gift. It is a gift to you, this new beginning. It does, you are going to have to use your intuition. You're going to have to be deliberate in how you approach the journey. Take it one step at a time. Listen to your intuition. Follow your inner guidance. Ask for help from Spirit, and you will be victorious. So let's look at, hold on just a second. Okay, sorry about that. So let's see if I'm going to take a card on this full and see if we can get a little more information about this journey and what it is that we're heading toward here. Let me get a clarifier on the full, please. What's this journey? Okay. Wow. All right, so I'm surprised by that. I was not anticipating that. So I got a clarifier for the full card, and my question was, just what is this journey about? What is this you're embarking on, this new leap of faith that you have to take? And what I got was the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So what this journey is, this is very exciting and very unexpected. I really wasn't expecting it. This is a new relationship. The Ace of Cups is the card of love. It's a card of overflowing abundance. It is a card of new beginnings in love. It could come after a time when you've had your heart broken. But it is those beginning stages of a new relationship. The Two of Cups is a new relationship. It is a new relationship that is full of promise. This is someone that you have good compatibility with, so there's a lot of promise in this relationship. But the two is you're at the beginning stages, so there is a long ways to go. But it's so exciting to you, this relationship, because it seems like it may have come from a place of a bit of a dry spell, a place of recovery from a broken relationship or something, because this is like the euphoria that you feel in the beginning of a relationship, where that euphoria where you fall in love, or you're infatuated, and all of a sudden the air smells a little bit sweeter, the breeze feels a little bit better on your skin, the flowers are a little bit brighter, they pop out at you. It's just that heightened awareness of how beautiful everything is in life. That's what this is. That's what is happening here. So what this, I think, is saying is, this is very exciting. And yes, you do need to take this leap of faith. This has been a long time coming, and it's so exciting that you have a prospect of a new relationship and you're feeling so amazing about it. But do take your time with it and be deliberate as you go through the steps of, don't cut any corners when it comes to getting to know this person and seeing if it can be a long-term relationship. Take it step by step. Use your intuition. Follow that inner voice. Take it one step at a time. Get to know this person. It has all the potential in the world. This is why I say I feel like it's been a long time coming, because it's almost, you feel like you win. It's like, oh my God, I win. I win a fresh start with someone new, and it's fantastic. Let's see what these cards are. Advice from Spirit. So you have the Queen of Swords here, and you have the Ace of Wands. Aces are also new beginnings, so that is definitely validating these other cards. The Ace of Wands is new creative ideas, new ideas that are coming to you that are causing you to embark on a new life. The literal meaning of the Ace of Wands is a new life. So you are stepping out on a leap of faith. You don't know how it's going to turn out, but the advice is that what you will win is a new life. So you do need to take this leap of faith. The Queen of Swords is, it can be the card of Virgo. I was looking to see if I see any other people here, but I don't see any other astrological signs here. But the Queen of Swords can be the card of Virgo. Virgos are very logical. They're almost Vulcan-like in their logic. They don't let their emotions get in the way of their decisions. They're very positive and upbeat people, which is really cool about Virgos. But they're just kind of no nonsense. This can also be the card of a woman, an older woman, who is also no nonsense. She has great clarity of thought. She knows who she is. She knows what she wants. She's carrying her sword of truth. This is her truth. She is very intelligent, and she is not afraid to use that sword to cut off anything in her life that does not fit into what it is that she wants and what it is that she wants her life to be, and what her sword of truth is. She has a great deal of clarity. So the one warning about this card is this woman can be a little bit bitter. She can be a little bit closed off. So I think with this card coming up from advice from Spirit, it's saying don't be so closed off to love. You have an opportunity here. Yes, you've been in this place of bitterness, probably because you've been hurt in the past, but let it go. Let this bitterness go long enough to open up to the possibility of a new relationship and take a leap of faith. Because it does have promise, and it honestly just feels good to feel this good after a period of feeling bad, right? So this is really exciting for you guys. This is what's coming towards you in July. This is the blessing that is coming towards you. It is the possibility of a new relationship, and it's a beautiful relationship full of promise, and could lead to an absolutely new life if you let it. So that's all I have for pile 3. I hope you have a great July. I'm sending you lots of light and love. And until next time, namaste.